All right, so here's the former UFC welterweight champion, Kamaru Usman, and there is no taking this man's legacy away from him. I know he was disappointed with that Leon Edwards fight, but this man is going to get his roses, his Hall of Fame night. Still has a lot to accomplish, though, at least in his mind right here, right now.
Well, you watch him in that fight, and you still feel as though he was the best. He was winning the fight, and he got hit with a beautiful head kick by Leon Edwards. Kamaru Usman possesses all the skills, and that was one of the conversations we had. I said, I'm very proud as a brother of what you've become. He has everything: cardio, he has striking, he has wrestling. He's just a tremendous mixed martial artist. He just has to rebuild back to that championship level, and that starts tonight.
And you wonder if that result against Leon Edwards could actually be a benefit for Usman moving forward. We're going to get some answers here in short order. Kamaru Usman, ready to battle and take home that elusive UFC gold. All right, so here he is, the UFC featherweight king, Alexander Volkanovski. And we have truly run out of superlatives when it comes to talking about this man and his mixed martial arts acumen. There are three guys who can lay claim to being the greatest featherweight of all time, and yet Alex is kind of distancing himself from that pack.
It's crazy. It's crazy how good Alexander Volkanovski is. I mean, you always knew he could fight. But to see some of the performances as of late, and to see how he continues to evolve and get better even as the champion is really impressive. And it's a credit to him and all of his coaches, but mostly his mindset. I don't know if there's a guy in fighting that has a higher fight IQ than Alexander the Great. I just like to take note of what I'm experiencing every time this guy steps in the octagon, because it's always something special.
And certainly since he signed with the UFC all the way back in 2016, he has been a promotional workhorse, strength of schedule as good as it gets, and of course, as he enters competition tonight, can lay claim to 4 combined wins over Jose Aldo and Max Holloway, greatest featherweight of all time. And now our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. All right, the Volkman, Alexander Volkanovski, at one point in rugby league, he weighed 214 pounds. As you know, he competes at 145 pounds in mixed martial arts, and he has evolved into the best featherweight in the world today. Striking is the focus here tonight, particularly when it comes to the leg kicks. Believes that he can get those calves pretty sore on his opponent here early.
He's got to be careful here. Now he's going full mount. Now he's got a good body position. Yup.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Start raining those elbows. Start raining those elbows.
Oh, Volkanovski's right back to the full mount here.
What he has to do here is just try to stay relaxed. Big explosive actions, panicky actions are what gets you submitted a lot of times.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round.
Stay focused on the ground.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
There it is, now he's going to mount.
Well, he's no stranger to being in this position. Strong work from the top here by Volkanovski. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Oh, big shots here. Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Volka.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Seconds now to go in the opening round. Usman's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Volkanovski. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Second round, straight ahead. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
They're confident over there.
All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
All right, here we go. Round two. It is Alexander Volkanovski and Kamaru Usman. Effective use of the jab there by Usman.
Leg kick lands, my favorite strike.
Keep going with that.
Nice shot there by the champ. There it is again. Nice.
Good kick to the body.
Great job moving into his opponent and getting to that single collar tie. Oh, separation from the clinch.
Usman's eyes starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Volkanovski going for the leg kick. Nothing doing there.
Beautiful job by the champions. Now some separation from his clinch position.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Volkanovski going for the takedown, but unable to land. This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches and bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Nice. Nicely done. Oh, he's got the hands going. Oh, Volkanovski's got a bruise starting to appear on that right side of his body now.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Oh, how many more uppercuts can he take? Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Takedown defense is there. All right, they separate now. We'll see who can get off in space. Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. 15 seconds remain in the round. Round 3 next.
Stop!
All right, there's the end of the round, and what a 5 minutes it was for him. Rocked and stunned his opponent multiple times, and I don't know, did his opponent just say uncle on the stool, or is he going to fight on?
I mean, he may say uncle. When you're getting beat and battered and bruised like that, it's a testament to your toughness. But it's not ideal. You want to be competitive. That round was not competitive at all.
All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
All right, here we go with this 3rd round of this championship fight. Straight punch is true. There's the kick, it's blocked. Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making him work, and recognizing that, hey, this is my path. It's working, I'm gonna stay on.
All right, working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips.
Great job landing from the top position.
Volkanovski's in half guard.
On to the mount. Oh, nice.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
All right, side control now.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
Oh, this is not good. Mounted crucifix, all that body weight from the top position. This could be the beginning of the end.
Yes, this could be the beginning of the end. This is a very, very bad position for the bottom guy. Top guy has moved into a position where he can finish the fight. He just needs to make sure that the trap he has set is still tended to so that the guy doesn't escape from it. Full side control now. Knee on belly.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running a guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Well, this is not football. Targeting is legal, and he is going at that cut, which is getting worse with every passing ground strike. Volkanovski's back to the side control now. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Volkanovski's back in full mount. Under 30 seconds. Seconds left.
Back in the guard now. Move those hits.
This is a terrible position.
Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Kamaru Usman. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and he heads back to the stool, and hopefully he can stay in this fight because that is a severe cut that he's dealing with right now.
Much longer with a cut like this. We need a finish.
All right, replay truck has been kept busy tonight as we get you some clips from that previous round, and maybe we can even isolate the strike that opened his cheek up.
I mean, a cut on your cheek, while it's in a better spot, it is still so hard to deal with. Every time that gets hit, it hurts so bad. He's going to have to move his head here.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
Now the uppercuts are coming.
He better start moving. He cannot stand here and eat these uppercuts.
Takedown defense holds up. Nice uppercut. Hard shots landing on both sides here. How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble chin.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following a game plan.
Usman gets the single leg takedown. Well played. Oh, he continues to attack that bloody cheek. His face is a mess. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Usman. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Pretty productive with the strikes here off his back. The ground strikes starting to pile up. Usman's eye is almost swollen shut. It's actually swollen shut at this point in time. They might potentially stop this fight if he has vision issues from here.
Great ground and pound by this man.
And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Just misses with a left hook there. Oh, he is stunned, drunk driving out there. We'll see if he can recover. Usman's uppercut to the head. That one, though, blocked by the defense.
Beautiful takedown lands there.
And now he's got the back.
Oh, right into mount.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Usman's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut's not getting any better. We got the best cut men in the game. Gotta think they're gonna be busy in between rounds. All right, so the fighter heads back to the stool, and man, that is a severe cut that he's dealing with. We'll see if they call in the ringside physician. All right, so that's the end of the round. The cut on the cheek is only getting worse. Thankfully, it is below the eye and not above it, but still a source of adversity for him here. All right, let us show you all that was done in terms of the damage in that previous round. He has got a huge gash on his cheek.
I mean, there was that shot right there. That one landed and opened him up. What a nasty combination thrown by his opponent. But this cut now is another issue to deal with. He's got one of the best fighters in front of him, and he's dealing with the cut on the cheek.
Sets a foot right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Well, let's see if he goes to set up the hook again. He has really done a nice job punctuating his combinations with that hook tonight. Man, the body work really starting to take its toll here. Obvious redness on that right side. nice hammer fist there by Kamaru Usman. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
3 minutes now to go to decide this one. Right, so the damage continues to be doled out, and I think a lot of fans watching at home would probably like to see the referee call on the dot.
And that's very rare, because fight fans want to see violence. But right now you have seen enough. This guy is beat, this guy is battered. He doesn't have much more. He has not done the right things to allow for himself to win this fight.
Oh, he's got his back.
Nice transition.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Usman. Oh, good ground and pound here. Oh, there's another ground strike for good measure. 1 minute to go in the fight. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to it.
Oh, what a finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. Stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so an epic 25-minute championship fight here tonight, and it seems like the incumbent has done enough to retain his title.
They say every time you're fighting, when you're the champion, you get the biggest, baddest guy in the entire world. So, of course, it's going to be close. But I believe the champ did just enough to retain his title.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion